So, did you guys get the gamer tag that you wanted?
Yes, I
No,
did
I
get
did
my
not.
gamer tag. Well, I got the second one that I wanted.
Why did you want that gamer tag? And anyways, did you get the gamer
No,
tag that you
I
wanted?
didn't. I'm very disappointed.
Well, I've had an OG gamer tag, so I didn't need to mess with it. So but now everybody's got OG gamer tags. I'm less cool.
No, you're not.
You won't
Yeah,
get
I am.
messaged all the time. Let me buy your gamer tag.
Well, let's start the show.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to HCS Now. I am your host, Computer, and as always, I am joined with my co-host, Default,
Hypothetical.
and Hypothetical. So everybody was up for gamer tags this week.
Hey, what's wrong with my gamer tag?
What did you get?
Mummy.
Mommy.
I mean, it sounds like a British kid calling out for his mom.
Here's the thing. I changed my... You know how you can put your name on there? Like I say, like, when you sign on the Xbox, it'll be like, hello, blah, 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 whatever your name is. I changed it to Mum Mum. So that way, when you read my gamer tag and name, it's Mummy Mum Mum.
What?
Well, I tried for mine for about a good 5 hours.
Dude, it's funny. Read my gamer tag on my name on Xbox. It's Mummy Mum Mum.
Mom.
I don't even know. Dude. Okay. Anyways, Mummy, I really wanted to get a couple, but I really tried
And
to
my
get...
emblem is a mummy.
Cool.
My location is a tomb.
I wanted to get a couple gamer tags. I
Got
couldn't
that out.
get them. I already had an OG gamer tag from like a long time ago. My gamer tag is Computer. It's been the original Computer. I get messages every single day from people wanting to buy my gamer tag. Stop messaging me. It's not for sale. It's so annoying. But you know, I guess that's what comes with having an OG gamer tag. You find out that there is like a complete subculture of people that are obsessed with OG gamer tags. It's weird.
Not all OG gamer tags. No one's messaged me for mine.
No, you might get a fan in matchmaking every once in a while.
Yeah.
Cool GT, man. Mummy. Actually, there's a lot of pro Halo players that got
You know your service tag on Halo 5? It's a rap.
Mine?
Mine.
Oh,
Oh.
Mummy rap. You're so retarded.
Dude, it's clever.
Anyways, yeah, a lot of pro players got their OG gamer tags. APG got his. Lethal. Somebody gave Lethal his.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think Kratos got his. So, and I think it's just cool. I think the reason why I think this is cool because a lot of times when they're in a tournament, we watch them and they're playing on their gamer tags, and so it would be really cool to see, all the whole team with their original OG gamer tags at a tournament, and even online when they play.
Speaking of their gamer tags, when they play LANs and stuff,
Yeah,
how
it's
come
usually
they have
different.
2? They had the number 2 in front of their names. Like, it'd be like, the number 2 HCS space.
I don't
Snipe down or
know.
something.
Maybe that's
Maybe
because
because they're not actually playing online.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
they don't actually. They have like an Xbox like server at the LAN. It's
I just
weird.
never knew that, so I wondered.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. It's complicated from what I've heard. Yeah, so then we can see pro players play on their OG tags. It'll be less confusing. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think 343 should have gave them a little bit special. Hey, you want your gamer tag? You know what I'm saying? You can get that for you.
What the heck? It's not like a...
I would have been cool with it. I mean, if somebody stole one of their gamer tags, they should at least give it to them, or whatever.
Yeah. So did it... Okay, I heard that it worked as if, I don't know if this is true or not. People were telling me that if a tag became available, the people with the highest years on their account will get it first. Like, they get it available to them first.
I don't know.
If that's the case,
I know
I don't
you
like-
had to have at least a year.
I know, but I
live.
think someone that I knew said, if this person's got 15 years on their account and you only have 1 year on like a new account, then
I
it'll be available.
actually grabbed a tag with an email that has never had Xbox Live on it, so
Yeah, so did I.
I don't think
Xbox
that's
Live
how
is
it
alright.
works.
I made a new
I
account.
didn't get the one I wanted. I
I-
tried for like 10 hours.
Yeah, so enough about gamer tags because I already have a cool one. I don't give a
I
shit.
got a cool one
Yeah.
too.
But Halo 5 Forge, I mean, this really doesn't have a lot to do with HCS, but it does in a way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could.
And
Could.
well, yeah, it could in a lot of ways. Halo 5 Forge has been announced that it's going to be on PC for free.
Yep.
Right? And also, they can play custom games
Mhm.
on PC for free. So basically, PC is getting Halo 5 for free, the multiplayer, minus matchmaking. The only thing is really missing is matchmaking. I mean, you can forge, you can custom games, you can you don't have like Warzone
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you basically can do what the pros do every day, which is play custom games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this could affect the HCS in multiple ways. Number one, the Forge maps could be incredible coming off this,
I think they will be.
and could possibly come and play into the Pro League.
So is this 343's way of getting map creations
I think
for
so.
free?
I think so.
It really, I
'Cause
mean,
I think doing Forge on a PC is probably like 10 times easier, and you have way more options.
Forge
I think
is,
It's gonna be on.
yeah,
Xbox.
Forge in Halo 5 is insane. Like, they're making maps almost comparable to the ones 343 can make.
Yeah. Like that one
And
infection
aesthetically.
map.
I started out. Forge is hard to me. It's like really hard.
Yeah, it is a
I
skill.
go in there, I'm like, what do I have to do? I don't
There's
know what
like,
I'm doing.
they've made it really advanced, but I feel like I could really own it on PC though.
Yeah, PC, yeah, but controller and Xbox,
It's-
I cannot.
It's
out what I'm
cumbersome on a controller. It doesn't
Well,
work very well.
here's my
Too
problem.
many buttons and
In my mind,
Menus.
I will have a map idea. I just can't execute it. Like, I'll build a map, I'm like, this is nothing like I thought, and I hate it, and I just quit.
I don't know. Well, especially if it's hard now. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I get all these stuff and all these shapes, and like, okay, how do I move all this stuff around?
You
How do I
gotta
change it?
have
Go on
a-
tutorials.
you gotta have a vision. You gotta be kind of artistic, and
Yeah.
like you gotta know, like it's like making a painting. You gotta be able to paint and know how you're gonna do it.
Well-
And then it's not as easy as a lot of people think.
With this news, only makes me believe that Halo 5 is coming to PC.
Okay, let's step back a bit though.
Jump on the gun.
Yeah, you're jumping the gun.
It's-
You're jumping the gun.
They're not just going to give them Forge and
But
custom
you
games.
I want to talk about how this can benefit the HCS and possibly hurt it at the same time. Okay, so Forge maps come into the HCS that are like incredible, right? That could be a
Right.
possibility. Playing really cool, really good Forge maps in the Halo Pro League. Now, what if, since it's gonna be on PC with custom games,
Mhm.
what if someone decided, I'm just gonna make a Pro League on the PC? And
it's on
you,
their
I
own.
mean, there's no matchmaking, but do pros never play matchmaking? They're always
Yeah,
in
they
custom
don't.
games, right?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
how they practice. So what stops someone from saying, let's just make a Pro League on PC?
Nothing really.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be like I don't know if it would happen, but it's
I
a
don't think it would
possibility.
happen. Someone would literally have to start something.
Well,
Like,
this
they can't just be like, I'm gonna make me a pro league
Well, no,
on
no,
PC.
not just like anyone.
Yeah, exactly. So like, if I don't think they would. I don't know, man.
It could. I mean, it could grow organically where players just start meeting up, having tournaments, and then it just grows into something bigger. And it's
Yeah.
I mean, it's a free game. Anyone can download it and play it.
Yeah.
It could get huge on the PC just through custom games, and then if they don't release the full game.
Okay. If they play Halo 5 on PC, do they have to play with the controller or can they play with mouse
They
and
can
keyboard?
play with keyboard
Either
mouse.
one, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
So it's definitely a lot of questions to be answered.
Yeah.
It's so weird that they put all this trouble into porting it to the PC, but yet left out matchmaking, which pretty much would make it a full multiplayer experience.
Right.
So with that in mind, will Halo 5 come to PC?
Yes, it's obvious.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting until E3 to announce it.
That's what they E3 they'll probably announce it.
Yeah, they don't like. It's just like how Halo 5 is now, how it gets all its updates. To me, they could have done all these updates and menu changes, when the game first came out. But to me, it's like they try to keep things back to keep the game interesting. So it's like instead of giving them the whole game now, they'll give them partial game, and so that way they have big news to share during E3. You know what I mean? It's like you get a taste of it, but you'll get the full thing later.
See, I don't think that they would have done it this way if they were going to release Halo 5 on PC. I think they just would have went all the way.
Yeah, maybe it's the way them testing it, like see how
Yeah,
people will
see
play
how-
it.
yeah.
Oh, this game kind of good. Okay, let's.
It's
release it
going to
on-
happen.
on
People on
PC.
PC want. I think people on PC want Halo 5. They want to sell the game.
Okay, so how would they? They've already released like a large portion of multiplayer for free. How would they sell the rest? Like, okay, pay us $60 for matchmaking now
It could be free.
and Warzone and a campaign. It's just such a weird situation, and a lot of people are saying that around the forums. Are like, this is so weird. Like, why don't you just give us the whole game?
Yeah.
Or maybe they just want
But-
maps. Maybe that's why.
No.
That brings another question. If they did release Halo 5 on PC,
Mhm.
would that kill competitive Halo on console?
No.
Or would it help it?
It would help
it
it.
hurt it?
It would help it.
Would they be able to coexist?
Yeah.
Would they have rivalries between,
Well-
I'm the best player on
They'll
PC,
have the
I'm the
rivalries.
best player
I
on
mean, there's
console.
still rivals now, but console versus PC. You still see them battles today on everything. But I think it would definitely help viewership. If someone is a fan of Halo 5 on PC, is definitely probably going to get into the Halo scene watching it.
See, a lot of times people get into this ego rivalry thing between PC and console, though. Like, I would never playing on consoles for losers.
Yeah.
Like that's the easy way to do it, or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know. It's
just the
it
fact-
could. I feel like it could start like all the players that we know and love that we feel like are like the best at Halo 5. They're like gods at Halo, Snipe Down. Everybody, like all the big name players. I feel like they would get. I don't know, less. I don't know how to say it.
Less what?
They wouldn't be looked on as like the greatest Halo players ever if PC players came along and you couldn't judge them against each other. And it's like, I think there'd be like a huge rivalry there, like between the best Halo players on Xbox and the best Halo
But I
players
don't think
on
that
PC.
transitioned to them, though. I don't think anybody like, well, Snipe Down's not that great because there's PC players now.
that are better.
But
Yeah, I don't know. It's like,
that's a different thing, though. You can't compare mouse and keyboard versus controller.
yeah, it's really uncomparable, but I feel like the argument still would be like
I think it'll probably
constant.
still be there. Like,
I don't know, man. I the most things I see out of a console versus PC is just they argue, graphics or like.
Well,
how
graphics would
smooth it
definitely
is,
be better on
They don't
PC.
really. I don't really hear arguments like, well, I'm faster with mouse and keyboard than controller.
So, if the PC version did come out, definitely people would be playing it competitively.
Oh, yeah.
Would it hurt the HCS on console? I mean, you got a better looking game on PC. You got, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of questions.
I know a lot of PC players who play with a controller still. They
Yeah,
just
but-
prefer a PC because of graphics wise.
Yeah, that's true. But competitively, I feel like the PC scene would probably start to pick up and maybe
Yeah, I think
hurt the
it-
console scene.
Yeah, I think PC will probably outgrow console.
Yeah.
There's a lot more people that play console
Yeah.
or PC.
I don't know, man.
So I mean, it's a catch-22 with this whole situation.
They should just make it. If you want to be pro playing Halo 5, you got.
The only thing
controller.
that they could do, and I see what they could make it to where they still only support the HCS as the official league, and it's only a console esport, but there's still going to be grassroots competitive Halo coming up on PC. There's
Yeah.
nothing they can do about that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and
Is
see.
Call of Duty on PC?
Yes, but it
Okay,
doesn't
you
really
don't-
affect.
Yeah,
the-
you don't. Yeah, there's no effect there.
Yeah, COD is not popular on PC for some reason. It is, but
I
it's
guess
not.
they got CS:GO.
It's not a huge game on PC. It is for consoles though, so it's weird with.
I don't think Halo 5 would be a huge game for PC as well either.
It might be the case, and that some people argue that too. That they don't think that it will affect
the scene.
the scene.
I think people would buy it, but I don't think it's gonna be huge on PC.
Yeah. Well, I would like it for it to. I've always wanted Halo to grow, and I've always thought about one way it can grow is to launch it on PC.
So
But then again, I thought about the bad part.
Halo
of it too.
used to be on PC, right?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah, so they took it away pretty much to sell Xboxes, right? That's pretty much what their plan
I would
was.
say so.
So to me, that's why I think they're gonna bring it on PC. It's vice versa now. They have the console sales kind of, but they have a Halo 5 game. They have the game that's not selling probably as much as they wanted to, so they're gonna bring it back to PC to boost their sales.
Well, Microsoft makes money either way. They sell Windows 10, which they really sell, and then they sell Xboxes. So.
Yeah.
Moving on, I think it's a crazy time for Halo, and also we have the tweet that this what started all this was Josh Holmes tweeted out that this is just the beginning. I think we had the tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what really started out. Whenever they launched. Well, they said they were going to launch Forge on PC. Josh Holmes tweeted this out, and everybody freaked out like, "Oh God, it's coming to PC!"
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the hint that got everybody going about this. So let's move on and talk about what is coming up.
That was a nice and.
Yeah,
You put in there.
I know. Thank you.
Got a little high on that.
Yeah, thank you. But now let's
Speaking
talk
of
about.
high, I'm not high. People in the chat all the time think I'm high all the time. It's just my eyes.
I don't know.
I'm
if he
just
is or
low
not,
eyes. I just
to
got
be
low eyes.
honest.
He was waiting for that moment.
Well, I honestly I forgot about it
I
until
think
I
if
said
you
hi.
gotta like deny it and whatever.
Well,
but-
it's just people in the chat always say I'm high, and I'm not. I'm born this way.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I get into the preview of the Last Chance Wildfires, I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. 3v3 has updated Team Arena again to version 3, and it's been updated quite a
They only
bit
have
lately.
a couple of days to make it official, don't they?
I
Ain't
think
it
the
23rd,
20th.
26th or
Yeah, the 20th is like the lock date, maybe.
Not enough ID.
No, there is. I don't no, yeah, but the version 3 is just dropped right before we started the show. I haven't got to play it. I've actually not got to play much of version 2 either. So the changes seem to be small. They move weapons around, move strongholds around, stuff like that. And then every time I get on, everything's different, and I don't know what's going on.
I mainly play Slayer, and because that's you guys are never on,
hate
so I can't play Arena because I can't play with a bunch of randoms because
So
they
version
don't do what they do.
Version
Three.
2 was almost kind of like before it all happened. They kind of moved a lot of stuff back.
They will move things, and then they will move them back, and then they move them again, and I don't know what's going on, but I hope they finally find a balance. I want to see less automatics. That's really, I think, everybody's goal. Everybody really wants to see less automatics, but they're really adamant for automatics. I think starting with the AR is more automatic than you need.
Yeah,
To be honest, I'd rather have no ARs
No
and
AR
then just
start.
a few automatics on the map. but,
exactly. If you want an automatic, you go find it.
that's just my 2 cents on that. But yeah, make sure you check out version 3. They're taking feedback from the pros, from what I've heard.
That's what they always say.
I'd like to be part of those conversations one day, but I never will. So. Renegades might lose their org, from what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
The weird thing that the Renegades
just
got banned from
League.
Yeah, and so that was like their big moneymaker. And now the Halo team Renegades, I don't know, they keep hinting around about TSM, but they do that a lot to troll.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to lose the org or not, but that would be pretty crazy to.
They're pretty new in the sport.
Yeah, well,
Renegades.
In Halo, yeah,
Yeah,
they've only
Halo.
been around since
Last season.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool for TSM to come in and take control of that Halo team. I doubt it. I think you're a bunch of trolls, but we'll see about that. That's just one thing to keep in mind. And another thing I want to bring up is I really like the Tashi videos he's been posting on Twitter.
What, the heroin?
Well, no, he's had more than one.
I know, but the heroin was funny.
It was funny. Pistola Come on, man. Bring back the Bieber.
Yeah,
For real, dude.
he ain't going
No,
back.
after he like posed and said me, I'm like, keep the hair. Keep the hair. I
No.
don't want you to cut it anymore.
Bring back the Bieber,
He's
dude.
put
Dude,
so
them
much time in
magical
growing that
locks,
hair.
dude, flow in the wind. You don't want that to go away.
Okay, let's tell this story about Pistola, right?
Okay.
We were at PGL, where were we? Indianapolis.
Indiana,
And we are chilling in the crowd, and we see Pistola,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he looks at us, and he holds up he had a
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A
cup,
cup.
and he said, sweet tea,
He
and he just
smiled big.
smiles
yeah.
at us
So
real
hard,
big.
like sweet tea.
And he literally
Floated.
floated off. He didn't even, his feet didn't even touch the ground. And I'm not
His
even
head
kidding you. I don't-
was further
this
back
dude,
than his legs.
He literally floats when he walks.
Dude.
I'm not,
Crazy
in like,
stuff.
wind blew through his hair.
His jacket was flopping.
Yeah, I'm serious about this. The dude is in like some kind of supernatural person. He just floated off.
Yeah, he
I
did.
didn't. I thought he was.
It's a sweet tea from. What is it called?
Chick-fil-A.
He
Chick-fil-A.
was yeah, he was geeking on the sweet tea.
He was proud. I never seen anybody get in someone's face and point at their cup and so proud of what they was
He
drinking.
floated. We all looked at each other and was like, "Did he just float away?"
Yeah, he did. By that magical cloud.
I was like, "That's the wizard for real." Last chance qualifier is coming up this weekend. Whoops! I hit my mic.
yeah, no,
I do that a
I
lot.
heard that pop in my ear.
That's probably really loud. Last chance qualifier, LCQ. Sounds like abbreviations of some cool city, but it's not. Last chance
LCQ, yeah.
qualifier. LCQ California. Last chance qualifier, and we got some big names in there, some new names in there, and yeah, here we go. Here's the list. Some crazy names in there.
I know.
Where was the French
French
Toast Moth?
Mafia.
Yeah, French Toast Mafia. I
and-
hope they win because I just want to see that
It's,
name.
you know,
Like,
they're
Barber,
temporary names
but
just in
we
case,
need
until they get orgs.
French toast is good though.
Mm-hmm. I'm a waffle person myself.
Mm.
Crowd
not a
control,
waffle.
straight ripping. You're a fanboy. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not a
Insert org
fanboy.
here.
Last time you said that, someone in the chat was like, "How can you like straight ripping? They're awful." It's not that I'm
told
a
you.
huge fan. It's just I like T squared, so I want to see him back in the scene.
He told
That's it.
you.
Speaking of that, he was commentating the
Yeah.
tournament.
Oh
And
yeah!
then Ryan
Shout out
And then Ryan.
to him, to T Squared and Ryan.
I'm surprised that he did very good.
I
They
tweeted-
both did good.
He did
Yeah,
pretty
they
good.
did.
I
If you
tweeted
don't-
out like.
If
Go
he
ahead.
can't make it into this, I guess he has a future in casting.
Yeah, he definitely does. And I also was like super impressed with the fake Puckett guy. You know, did you hear him cast?
No, I was laughing at the names I was reading.
Okay.
I didn't get there. I didn't know. I didn't.
No,
see it.
he's awesome. He definitely should be casting. And Ryan Noob, props to him for taking his own time out of his own day, not getting paid or anything, to watch these scrims and cast. I
Yeah.
thought that, and stream it. Like these
do that
people
for
don't.
hours, too.
Yeah, these people don't get any credit. The AM teams, they don't get any like screen time like with a lot of people. But there was like what 700 people watching at
Yeah.
one point. So these amateur teams are getting a lot of time with where people were actually seeing them play, and I thought that was awesome. And I tweeted out to Ryan Noob how cool it was for helping out everybody the content and stuff. So I thought that was cool.
Mhm.
But anyways, the last chance qualifier, back to that. 16 teams. Some notables. You got Straight Ripping. You got Crowd Control. Elevate.
Look at that team name.
Liquid.
No barber, but we tape it.
That's a notable team. No barber, but we take it. It's one of my favorites. No, Liquid and Optic and Soul Red is pretty good, and Crowd Control and Straight. So they're from pretty good teams in here. I wonder. I'm curious, like who. I don't know. The group play is double limb, and then the bracket play was single limb, and then they changed it to double limb because we were all yelling and screaming about it, which it should have been and it should be. So it's. I mean, even if somebody loses, they're gonna have a chance to come back. I think it's gonna be
Which most of the
crazy.
time, once you're in the losers bracket, you pretty much lost. You know how hard it is to make it out of there, beat the team for the last,
Twice.
twice.
It is difficult,
It's
but
very
but when
difficult.
it's done, it's like awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's just so hard.
and it can be done. I mean, you look at the last event. Okay, Optic beat Renegades, no
Mhm.
problem, first round.
Yeah.
Renegades lost. They came back. Guess what? They beat Optic.
Yeah.
So you
They
can't
beat 'em once,
just
though. Like,
because
just think
a
if they hadn't
team
played
just
'em
because
twice.
a team has a bad series doesn't mean they're a bad team. They can come back to the losers bracket and
Yeah, yeah,
probably
they
be the
can.
best team
They
and
can.
win.
But
You-
it's like Envy was in the losing bracket, weren't they? For that,
I mean, that was weeks ago.
I know, but they came back and they made it out of there.
Yeah.
And they beat them or something. the
Yeah,
first
I
time,
don't
and
remember.
They couldn't do it again.
My brain, So I'm pretty excited about this last chance qualifier. I want to hear some predictions, and I think I got some. Anyways, who do you see?
Group
There's
A.
only 2 teams can make it
Yeah.
in.
Okay, here's
So-
the problem. Here's the problem about predictions. We don't know how No Barbara But We Taping plays like.
You would if you watched them play last week.
Yeah, but like
Lazy.
I don't know how they play like. I didn't get to see them.
I'm just gonna go on a limb, and
It-
Elevate is good, and it really throws a wrench in everything. Like I
Yes.
want to say Liquid and Optic, but I know.
Those are the 2 obvious choices.
Yeah, those are. I'm just gonna go with Liquid and Optic. I'm gonna be that guy.
Here,
And
okay,
actually,
I want
after
Optic
this,
to win.
I'm gonna get people in Discord. All you guys or that are watching, I want you guys to join Discord. We're gonna talk about this last chance qualifier.
I'm thinking Elevate.
When I put the
I think
link up.
Elevate's gonna be one of them,
Okay.
which makes it a hard time for Optic, man.
Okay.
It's hard because I want Optic to go in.
And I'm really wanting French Toast
I've-
Mafia.
Shout
I
out
think
to
Optic will go through.
Shout out to HCS Stats for those graphics, by the way. Make
Go
sure you
follow
guys
him.
go follow him. I asked him if I could use him. He said, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
He's
How
cool.
about that?
He's cool like that. Yeah, let's jump out. Let's hit this Discord up, see what everybody else has to say about this whole last chance qualifier that's about to go down.
Yeah, and someone said that we don't talk. Me and Josh don't talk very much when they're Discord. But it's just because it's their time. I'm not trying to interrupt them.
Copy. All right, I'm going to send this to Matt. Okay, Discord link should be up soon. All right. So,
You have Discord open?
Hey, go back to the Twitch thing. I like to read what people say.
Twitch. I got to do Discord. I can't do both.
Yeah, but someone said good
Yeah.
stuff, dudes.
Yeah, dudes.
What? I don't know his name. I keep trying to read it.
There's a Discord in the chat. I sent the message of the link. Okay, Discord's in the chat. Everybody click on it. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Join the Discord so we can talk some Halo. I forgot to say my tagline today. I need to say it.
Oh yeah, let's talk some Halo. How about
Yeah.
that?
He's muted for some reason.
Is he in?
There he goes.
Yeah, their mic's not on, I don't think.
That thing down there says disconnected.
They are.
Oh.
Us.
Riku, where you at, man? Isn't that his name?
I don't know. I can't read that far. I'm supposed to wear glasses. I don't have them on. I don't have glasses.
You need to get some glasses.
Nah. People said make sure your eyesight works.
All right, Discord link is in the chat. Everybody click on it, join, and let's talk some Halo. We're going to talk about this last chance qualifier that's coming up if the Discord wants to function.
You know, speaking of Straight Ribbon, I'm really surprised he still has that name, man. I'm surprised he hasn't got an org yet.
Hello?
That's him. Why do you want to?
Because he's got to pay everything out of his pocket.
Do what now? Straight ribbon? Oh, yeah, I've always thought that he should turn, T-Squared should turn that into an org.
Mm-hmm.
Well, man, if they do good, maybe somebody will pick it up. You never
He
know.
won't give that name up.
Maybe they let
They
him keep his
tried
name.
for Halo 2 anniversary.
Maybe let
They
him
got an
keep it.
org offer, and he said no because he wanted straight ripping.
Yeah, I've always thought that straight ribbon would make an awesome. A lot of other people have the same idea. Like, make straight ribbon into an org.
Exactly.
I mean, how cool! Like to see in Halo, like other esports.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see an org being very costly, and also like it doesn't make a whole lot of money, especially in Halo. You definitely would have to have
Yeah,
it.
get different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I don't see Halo being like when like Renegades,
Mhm.
whenever they got kicked out of League, they can't financially support Halo like their Halo team, because that was it. That's where they made all their money.
Yeah.
So Discord does not. I know there's one guy in here.
It's working. I
And
don't
it's-
think nobody's doing.
Okay. Well, if you guys, I can't even get to our chat. If there is no one wanting to talk Discord, then I guess we'll give our predictions. I said?
I think
and then we'll end the
Elevate's
show.
going to be one.
I'm gonna go with Liquid and Optic. I'm going with the obvious.
I'll go
Soul Red was good too.
It's hard. It's hard one.
It is a hard one. Don't get me wrong. I want to say Liquid and Optic. That's what I want to
That's
say.
what I want to.
I'm-
That's what I want.
That's an obvious choice.
That's what I want. But you look at Elevate as a pretty solid team. Soul Red is a pretty solid team. So
Well,
Zippy said Optic and Elevate.
Optic and Elevate.
That's-
Yeah, I mean, if Optic, I'm always like curious. If Optic doesn't make it
Oh,
into
you
the
shit.
pro league, what is going to happen
We're not. Well, you'll
With
still get
Optic.
viewers.
If
with
Optic-
the rest?
Oh, with a roster. I don't know, man.
Do you think Hex will just be like, "That's it. I've gave you too many chances"?
I don't think he'll drop the Halo.
No, he won't drop the Halo team.
He
Not-
won't drop
not that
the
he's
Halo
gonna
team,
drop the
but
Halo
I
team,
think
but-
he'll make some choices of his own.
Make some plays with,
Yeah.
make some moves.
Yeah, without the consent of many.
But you gotta, even if they don't make it this time, there's more chances for them to make it.
They've
like-
had a lot of chances.
There, you get every week. You can make it into the pro league from the challenger league, but it's embarrassing for
Optic.
Optic with all these pro players to be on a team and not make it.
Even if they don't make it,
I wouldn't say embarrassing. I just
No, it's. I'm not gonna lie. It's embarrassing.
it would be
Living in a house where their COD team is, and there is trophies everywhere,
that one for
and they
Halo.
come, they go to tournaments, they come back,
I
and they
wouldn't
make
say,
a lot of money.
I wouldn't say embarrassing. I would say I'm sure they would feel.
Maniac said it was embarrassing.
Well, maybe that is to them.
Maybe yeah, for a pro
I'm
player,
not
it
a-
probably is embarrassing. But if they don't make it, I don't see Hex saying making moves on them, like because he can't deny.
Oh,
they
he's
have
already threatened it
improved.
once.
Okay.
Really.
But they
And-
have improved. He can't deny that.
And also, what if Liquid doesn't make it in? I mean, you can say the same thing for a lot of these teams. It's just a lot of people, Liquid and Optic, a lot of people expect them to get in. If they don't get in, I feel like
Liquid would have made it in if APG was 100%.
yeah.
I haven't really seen
He
him
could.
play with
They
himself,
said
so I
that he
don't
could
know.
barely call out. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
he had like a major concussion, and props to him for going
Yeah.
to the event.
So they probably wouldn't be in this last chance qualifier if he was 100%.
Circumstances did
Yeah.
not come out, so
So that makes me feel like I know they have what Assault now.
I
So
yeah.
with Assault,
Assault
he
is
can communicate fine unless he gets into a car wreck or something. He can communicate
Well,
fine.
that's not
I'm not jinxing it. I'm just saying if something happens.
Oh, what happens? You heard it here.
Well, I'm knocking
Jinxed
on
them.
wood. This is wood. He can communicate fine and he can play really good. So that makes me feel like why I don't know, man. I feel like they could possibly beat Optic,
who
Liquid.
Liquid.
I think.
But even Elevate can be Optic. That's what's hard about it. Elevate's not that bad of a team.
It's just, I don't
Pretty
get it.
decent.
It's like they play so well online. Like even here recently, they played pretty decent, and they go this. I don't know
Well, that's like I said.
You're
online
so-
and fans, night and day.
you do this every show.
what.
You're so undecisive.
Because it's really it's not just me, it's the teams
It
themselves.
is hard to call because like all these teams are very close together, so it's literally going to be a dogfight for these two
Yeah, exactly.
spots.
Soul
It's going to be
Red-
fun to watch.
Soul Red was a really close game every game they
It's
played.
going to be fun to
It's all about who's
watch.
gonna clutch it and all that.
Uh,
But my choice is probably Liquid Optic too.
yeah, never underestimate. Zip says to never underestimate online nated. Yeah, Optic is a very good online team. Don't forget it. They are very good online. They do very good in online scrims. They
Maybe
hardly
need
ever
to
lose a
do-
scrim.
They need to start lane practicing
So-
somehow.
We will see on Saturday, and I think it's Saturday and Sunday. I think it goes for 2 days, and I think there's an official stream
Yeah,
on
that's
Sunday.
So we have a stream for that.
I think Sunday they said there's gonna be an official stream.
Just for the final
So
two.
make
Yeah.
sure you check that out. We're gonna be all on top of it. So follow our Twitter, HCS_now. We will keep updates, and we'll talk about who's gonna be on. If we have somebody on the show next, we'll talk about that. We have giveaways every once in a while, and we're gonna try to get an interview for next week, hopefully. So make sure you follow us on Twitter, and make sure you follow UGC Events. They have Halo shirts, Pro Halo apparel, customizable
Custom, yep.
Halo shirts. You can get your gamer tag on, your Twitter handle, all that stuff. So make sure you check.
You know what I noticed?
What?
Snipe Down usually wears a UGC hoodie underneath his jersey.
Does he?
Yeah, no joke.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Word up.
Is that-
You see the emblem right there on
Yeah.
his side.
Frag Out says Twisted Fate could do well.
Mm.
Oh, well, we'll keep an eye out for them. Make sure, like I said, follow us on Twitter. These videos are uploaded to our YouTube channel usually the next day. Just search HCS Now on YouTube. You'll find us right away. So subscribe to that. Comment, like,
Watch our
all
other
that
videos, too.
stuff.
We have some
We
good
have, yeah.
The
Really good
alumni
videos.
interview.
We
was
almost
really good.
had Ace on this week.
Yeah,
He-
it was hard to get him or try to get him. 'cause
He-
it is 2 days before. The
We were
last
gonna have
race.
Ace on this for this episode, so it was a little last minute. He couldn't do it. They're really focused on this last chance qualifier, so he couldn't make it. So maybe he will come on if they get in, or if they don't get in.
Let's get
I
the
don't
whole
know.
team.
Well, maybe we can get the whole team. That'd be cool.
Informal.
So make sure you keep an eye out for the next episode, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.